Hi, I'm Tim Stillman, lifelong Arsenal fan and your tour guide for today. From where to get the best pre-match pie, to the best pre-match pint, to soaking up a bit of the history, I'm going to show you how to get the best out of your Emirates matchday experience. There are many ways to get to the stadium, but for me, you have to come to Arsenal Station. Now, this was known as Gillespie Road Station until 1932, when then manager Herbert Chapman persuaded London Underground to change the name to Arsenal Station, making it the only station in the world named after a football team. Now, before we go to the game, there's a few places I want to show you, including one place that's especially close to my heart. Let's go. Arsenal fan, old or new, you can't come to the Emirates Stadium without checking out a bit of Arsenal's history. Behind me, Highbury Stadium, where Arsenal played from 1913 to 2006. You can see from this entrance here, this is where the players used to enter the marble halls, and the commissioner used to doff his hat to them as they entered the stadium. And just up here are the old dressing room windows, and when Arsenal had a good result, the fans would gather out here and sing the players' names. They all hang out the window and acknowledge the celebrating fans. Anyway, enough of the history lesson. Let's go and soak up some of the atmosphere, shall we? So I've been coming to Arsenal for 25 years now, and I've always come to the Bank of Friendship pub. Now, I like to get here nice and early, get a few pints in before it gets too busy, so what do you say we go in and get a pint? Pint of lemon pie, please. There you go, mate. So, if you're really lucky and it's not raining, which it usually does in London, the Bank of Friendship Garden is the place to be. But if, like it usually is, it is raining, you can go inside. There's some lovely memorabilia all over the walls, and you can really soak up the pre-match atmosphere. Now, out here you're going to rub shoulders with real Arsenal fans, and if you're lucky, some Arsenal legends too, the likes of Charlie George, Liam Brady, Niall Quinn, known to drink in this pub. And you might even recognise this garden from the movie Fever Pitch, where scenes from the film were filmed in here. Now, that's gone straight to my head. What do you say we go get a pie? Now, apart from the game, this is my favourite part of the day. For £5, you're not going to get a better pie than Highbury Corner on Holloway Road. So while you're at the stadium, you're probably going to want to get yourself a shirt, a scarf, some merchandise. You can either go to one of the stalls around the stadium, or right here, just there, the Armoury, which is the official club shop. And while you're here, you can pay your respects to another Arsenal legend. Now, it's not a player, it's a fan called Denton Connell. Denton Connell was otherwise known as the Bear, and in the 70s and 80s, when away games were a little bit rougher than they are nowadays, Denton provided, shall we say, private security for Arsenal fans travelling to rough away games. The Bear went on to provide private security for the Pet Shop Boys on tour, but when he died in 2007, this roundabout was dedicated in his honour. So these cannons outside the Armoury, they look very nice, but they serve more than just a decorative purpose. These, along with the Arsenal lettering at the foot of the Clock End Bridge, are actually an anti-terror measure. These cannons, along with that lettering, can withstand the impact of a 7-ton lorry, and that's to cut off the access points to the stadium to all vehicles.
Backstage programme 350.
Now, obviously, you never catch me in here, but if you are an away fan, Drayton Arms at the end of the Clock End Bridge, that's your pub. So there are loads of places around to buy an official matchday programme. Me, I like to buy a fanzine, and ever since I've been coming to Arsenal, I bought it from this gentleman here, just outside Arsenal Station as you go to the stadium, Lofty. One Gooner, please.
£3.
Nice one, cheers Lofty.
Latest issue with a Gooner. The Free Sanchez poster, get your Gooner.
Got my ticket, sunk a few pints, had a pie, desperate to go in now. Massive London derby v Chelsea today. Come on you guys. awesome result, just won 3-0, lovely stuff. I hope you've enjoyed this guide and it's been of use to you. We welcome any feedback in the comments section below, and I hope you come to see my beloved Arsenal sometime.